I'm recording the audio. There you go, right there. Yeah.
Broadcast live. First off, I want to thank Dooch for taking my place. I'm under the weather right now, but the hookah smoke gotta blow.
It's Quincy fault, fam. It's his fault.
Hey, drink you some water.
10 years ago, bro.
Dessert shake.
10 years ago. 10 years plus.
I seen
I started smoking hookah in like 09, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. You took us to too sweet. You know what I'm saying?
I seen a debate tactic. Excuse me. I seen a debate tactic that I would love to use with Quincy. And all it says is we're gonna agree before we get into a conversation that all questions will be answered before explained.
I don't know what does that mean.
So that way we can start on the basis.
I like that. I like we got a base where we start.
So we can start on the base. So like Quincy, don't you think that after it rains and the clouds go away, that the sky is blue? If you have to say yes or no,
you thought
you
this
say
through.
anything else.
No,
because I watch somebody do it.
No, because Quincy he be explaining what he had defined what the sky is and move the goalposts in the
right. So I heard this when I was listening to Jon Stewart's podcast.
I disagree. I don't.
He was talking about. I'm sure you don't, you don't answer all the questions, and I'll point out, hey, you didn't answer the question. But this is how politicians.
You just define.
Yeah, exactly. You just define it, and it's filibustering.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like Quincy, I'm sure Quincy hates lawyer games, but it's lawyer games. I'm just gonna break you down by just using all my time and talking about all this shit that don't mean no really don't mean. And we can't even begin to have a conversation because we can't start at a basis of agreement.
Yeah. So I hear what y'all are saying. Do y'all think I do that?
Though?
Yes.
Do you accept what we're saying?
I accept what you're saying.
Okay.
And yes, I think you do that
consciously.
Yes.
So you think I'm intentionally
moving the goalposts? Yes,
like intentionally, or do you like? And I'm gonna throw myself a little like this is a dig at me.
Okay,
that I just be talking sometimes.
Oh, I know that too.
Like you, but it can't be both. Like I can't be that intentional.
Sometimes, but a part of your talking is defining
moving the goalposts.
Yeah, exactly.
So like last week, you and Dooch were arguing something about the AI, and as I was listening back to it, you made one point, and then Dooch started to respond to that point. You was like, "Hold on, give me some time," and you was gonna make another point. And I was like,
"Yikes!"
So like, how does Dooch respond to that so y'all can have a basis of understanding to be able to have a conversation around whatever the original topic was?
Hey, listen. You know,
but like this is what's happening in government. It's like. You are in the wrong career field, bro. You could be changing laws for Republicans, fam.
Come on, man.
I got a second cousin that used to call me a politician, like when I was 12. Hey, but I don't want to disagree with that, and the reason why is because
But how could you disagree with it?
I'm not.
No, but you said you don't want to. How
so let me rephrase. I'm not going to disagree with that.
Here you go.
You are correct.
Here you go.
Why I can't disagree with it as well is because I hate it. Well, my wife does it.
So why you do it to us then?
Because he recognizes the effectiveness of it.
I don't think I do it intentionally, but I'm not gonna argue with you guys or debate with you guys about my intentionality of it. Like I'll accept that I do that. Do I be watching y'all in these conversations then?
No, you just be moving.
But like you can't lose because you don't acknowledge the truth.
You just go to a different point.
No win. Yeah, like I was like, damn. I was like, because you made a valid point when you were arguing what you were saying against Dooch, and he went to respond to your valid point, and then you made another point before he could respond to it. And I'm just like, so what does a win in this look like for Dooch? And like, I don't look at me and you arguing like that because like I'm biased towards myself. But I'm okay. Let me listen to you like argue towards Dooch, and I'm like, damn, that's an excellent debate tactic. Like I'm not mad at it. But like it doesn't allow for
my and this is me being honest. My brain doesn't work that well when it comes to being intentional with how I talk. Yeah. I just be talking, bro. Like I'm gonna keep it a whole being. Like I will never disagree with it, but I am not intentionally using a tactic. I am just talking because I enjoy talking, bro.
But the fact that you attack it may not be intentionally. You might be doing it subconsciously because you know that your wife uses it on you and it works.
You want to hear another nasty thing? I'm following this like barefoot, I charge my crystals page, and they were saying that your toxic trait is the opposite of your love language, and it's not conscious. So if you are a person who your love language is physical touch, your toxic language is abandonment. Like you're gonna get so far away from people because like you're thinking about subconsciously, what would I hate? I would hate for somebody to remove themselves, like not have that physical touch.
So if mine is gifts, what is the opposite of giving?
You're gonna make people feel bad for the things that you do for them.
That's nasty,
right? Like no. The worst one is if your toxic trait is words of affirmation, you talk horrible about people.
Oh,
like to
God.
them, like you tell them.
Dude, does
bad
everybody
things.
know theirs? Do you know yours? Do you know yours, Sonny?
I gotta redo it. I forgot what mine was.
Mine's is physical touch, and I'm absolutely like, fam, I'll leave. Like,
yeah.
He said I'll leave.
I'll leave, fam. My presence is a present, fam. Like, stop playing with me. I will.
Said I'll leave.
It's bad. And like when I heard it, you know, because I like didn't believe in that shit and zodiac signs and all that shit, but I was just like,
but that's all, I do
it's
the
all subconscious, right?
Yeah,
like,
I do the opposite
of
mine's is definitely gift giving.
Damn, I forgot the Twitch. I forgot to upload that shit on here.
Hey, but on that note, shout out to the 72 and 10 podcast. I'm Q.
I'm TY.
I'm Dooch.
Hey, I've been sick all week, and it has been trash.
That shit is that shit sucked, dog.
It has been so trash, and like,
and it sucked being down there because it's hot, like.
And so, like, I go to the doctor, and I just started a new job. I got benefits on day one.
Ooh, talk to him.
Yeah, thank you. What?
Need
that.
But
my member ID for my they don't send you an insurance card. You still have to enroll. You're just covered.
Yeah.
My member ID didn't populate. But like Texas is one of them states where like they treat you different when you got insurance.
Mm-hmm.
So like I go to urgent care and I took a screenshot and I downloaded the ADP app on my phone. I'm like, yo, I got it right here. I just can't verify my member ID. Or you can call them, check. Woo. They checked, couldn't verify. And this is on like Saturday too. No, the way they treated me, and I paid out of pocket for my visit. The way they treated me for not having verifiable insurance, fam. Yeah, not great.
Yeah, I already know, fam. That was the first thing because I just said I'm thinking about getting a Invisalign for my top teeth. And the first thing they ask for, nigga, do you have insurance, my guy?
I need all parts.
For sure.
Yeah.
Let me tell a quick story time.
Go ahead.
So I've been doing this running or whatever, but I wanted to go to the next level with them working out.
Mm-hmm.
I found a gym down the street, and it's like strength and conditioning.
So they got the ropes.
They got everything, bro.
Okay.
It's like a strip mall gym?
No, it's like a old building that they turned into like a
gym.
But it got all the shit in there. Like
all the shit, the tire, all that shit.
All that shit.
Okay.
So he was like, and it's super expensive.
Once you show up, like, listen.
Buff.
Maybe I should say this. in the fight conversation I was having with Quincy last week, the point I was trying to make was leave me alone.
Yeah.
But if that made Quincy want to go get in the gym, I am for it. I'm for it. Hey, listen, and I'm still
gonna watch it.
I ain't gonna watch it.
Hey, hold that because we had a heart to heart about that.
We did.
But pause. But so I go to this gym. Yeah,
that heart to heart offline.
Yeah, because nigga was. I was like, bro, is everything okay? Like, bro, I don't want to fight you. Like, I'm just.
And that's where I was like, you know, all I was trying to say is niggas need to be leaving me alone. Like, just be like,
it's me though. Like, I don't want to fight him. Like, what the fuck?
That's funny, though.
Listen,
why you ain't calling people heart to heart, dog? I want to see that.
Niggas be calling niggas what? Like it'd be like a meeting. Like, oh
hell yeah. Like, hello.
Did that team's call it come to?
Oh, what's so weak?
So I go to the gym. But first I got an email because it's like a personal training group session. He's like, you want the CrossFit class, You want the weights class or you want the cardio class? I chose the cardio class because it was the earliest in the morning. It was 8:30. Excuse me, on Saturday. My nigga.
Worked your ass out.
You're not built.
Worked.
I'm gonna go back.
Out, bro.
I'm gonna go back.
You think that shit a game, dog? Them niggas do not be playing. That shit.
Bro, it was some stretching, a quick little warm-up jog, and then it was this machine that got these like cables that you just pull down, right? You had to do that till it said 20 calories. It's that with a squat. Till it said 20 calories. Then you did suicides.
Come on now.
20.
Cardio.
So it's like it's not one a lap. It's just 1, 2, 1, 2,
Yeah.
1, 2,
Oh,
1,
okay.
2, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, bet I could do one of these. It was for 20 minutes.
Yeah, keep moving.
Keep
Cardio,
moving,
fam.
right?
That's
And
cardio.
then we
That's what I'm
we
saying.
get done. I'm like, oh, that's it. That's good. I could do that.
Shit, nah.
My back, my lower back has not
That's
been
from
the
that.
same, bro. But like and I meant to Google this what it means. But you know when you run and then you get that pain in your back, I know it's from your core not being strong enough.
Yeah.
I know that's where the pain comes from.
No, I'll tell you what came from.
It's the
I'm fat.
impact. It's the impact.
You
It's
old.
the impact. That's where that
That's one of
the
your
impact of hitting the ground. That's where it stops at. Because like first off, usually when you run it and you tired, you start leaning forward.
Yeah.
And so where your spine curves is where the impact stops from the ground, and that's why you get that back pain. So you got to keep your posture good.
Yeah.
So you get that, but like,
But you
you
need
just
your
gotta
core to
run
keep
more.
your posture good.
Nah, that's
Exactly.
your check engine light coming on, nigga.
man,
Man,
listen
my
to your
ass-
check engine light.
Yo,
But
Listen,
listen,
check engine light.
he came over to me and he was telling me, making sure I was doing it like the right, whatever. He was like, listen, because it was niggas in there like, bro, you doing too much, bro.
they
So,
going crazy.
bro, I did
not play with fitness no more.
I
bro.
did 4 reps. And if I'm keeping it a buck, it was like 3 1/4.
Like, bro, think about Chuck, dog. Chuck is down there like the baseline now, fam. Them niggas be going nuts in the gym, fam.
Yeah. I just wanna.
You gotta go somewhere else, dog.
No, I'm
No,
gonna
that's
go.
fine. Stay with that. Stay motivated.
No, I'm gonna stay. I fuck with it because I stay.
If your statement start off with "I just wanna get out of there, bro,"
Nah, but I
on
need like literally it's a part of my mental health too. Like I need that like that competition. Like I need that just to let people know it's not, you know what I mean? But my back, if it wasn't for my back the next couple of days, I'd have been good. But I gotta
Yeah, that
And
part
it's
of working out, I never needed because like I'm way too competitive and I die so that I'm not like
but
I
love
die
it.
to be in the top 3, but like I don't want to die. Bro.
It's not competitive with the other people.
that shit ain't worth it. Bro.
It's competitive for me. And like also like it's expensive. Like that place was I keep it a buck. It's $170 a month.
That's not that bad.
Shit.
Dog, some of the nigga, I'm a ooh. Let me find the link.
Wait, what? Oh, you
I'ma
rich,
find the
rich,
link. I'm gonna
you
find the
rich,
link.
rich. But it's a personal training.
There's a Houston fitness class.
They got rims in there.
They got rims.
Basketball. Oh,
No, it's an open ass space with all of these different machines. You move
but
all
you get
these
the
different.
personal training every time you come.
Yep, and you get nutrition too. So they'll give you a food plan too. And I'm like,
Okay.
and it's month to month too. So it's like, but you gotta pay 2 months in it. You gotta pay the first 2 months, like 3 something, and then
Niggas is figuring that shit out, bro.
bro, listen. But I need it though,
I've been told Chuck to do that shit, fam.
bro. Listen, that's where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
Because people like me, like a part of it too is it take the pain of working out clears my mind
I get it.
from everything else. Because that
now
shit hurts so much.
I said you was focusing on them back. dog.
Take your ass out.
Yeah, bro. So I'm on. That's the new. At first, I was gonna try to do the running thing, but I'm like, nah, I could try this for a couple months.
Yeah, try it, man.
Yeah, man. And I gained like 10, 15 of them. So it's like I got to get my life together.
Yeah, I'm rooting for you. My brother said he lost. He said he. No, that's Lockheed responding to this. I want this picture of Q when he was in No Tech with us. He keep dodging and saying that he wasn't there, but my brother said he lost 12 pounds, fam, during Ramadan.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, man. I'm like, damn, I should have did that
shit. Hold on, I'm gonna send this shit to y'all on Instagram real quick. This class is $260 a month.
God damn. Bro, the fitness shit, and I understand. Like, this is why I'm willing to pay for it. It's for the same reason why if you come to me and you want any kind of design shit, and I charge a lot, it's just because I have so much fucking.
No, I get it.
I got like years and years of experience.
Yeah, I get it.
Like, I get it. Like, I get why you can charge somebody, and for me to go out there and figure that out myself.
And they get results, though.
It's the result.
If you do what they say do, though, you gonna get the results.
Yeah.
Like, I learned that from Chuck. Like, when Chuck was like, do this, and this, and you do it consistently, the shit actually happens. That shit.
I think to compare it to like the LA Fitnesses and the Planet Fitnesses, whatever, like those are great gyms. But if you ain't got nobody in there with you,
yeah,
and you don't know what you doing,
yeah,
you really just wasting time and money. That's why they make so much.
Hey,
I've been willing
to charge whatever.
Hey Quincy, this working out, whether you're talking about losing weight or getting in shape, building muscle, you know what it's about? That thing that you always be talking about?
Consistency,
discipline.
And no, but what if you don't know what you're doing? You know when I lost all my weight?
Figure the fuck out. What do you mean?
No, but you know when I lost all my weight?
Google it.
Because I was going to the gym with you.
And you think I knew what I was doing?
Nigga, we was doing something together, nigga.
Yeah, just do something, nigga.
No, the jail niggas got
the jail nigga was like, that's what I'm saying. We wasn't doing that.
To do them dips.
Nah, like, hey, lean forward, get some of that chest in there.
Get that chest in there on the real.
Nah, bro.
You don't want to fight him, dog? Do this right.
We was working out an experience 2 or 3 times a week, bro.
What was we doing, bro?
We was doing something. I was following you. You tell me. We was doing the gloves. We was doing mad shit. Nigga, you was coming up with mad workouts, bro.
You were.
You want to act like you don't know what the fuck you doing?
Google it, my nigga. Like
because even when I just came down there recently, and me, you, and Chuck was in there, y'all niggas had a routine.
Yeah, we just doing
no, but Tony, don't. But
it looked like we know what we doing. Me and Chuck was like, "Hey, yo, listen, free-form weights. Hey, listen, lay straight on the ground and do a bench press with the bar."
Tony,
like
that's annoying, bro. Because you know what the fuck you're doing. Why are you acting like you don't?
I figured it out. I'm not. I like to think
everybody doesn't have that thing to figure out.
To figure it out, yeah.
To figure now, if I can pay somebody to figure it out for me, the consistent part is easy for me.
Yeah.
But like that's like saying if I sign up for Orange Theory, I'm gonna lose weight because I know I'll go to the classes. I'll know I'll like.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying consistency has never been my issue. My issue is
direction.
What the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
But like, when you had you still have LA Fitness or Planet Fitness? Which one?
No, I got rid of it.
Which one was it?
LA.
So when you had LA Fitness, you was in there just swimming.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so why not get back to like low impact so you don't fuck up your gait and your knees, like elliptical or bike or like honestly, doing something. Yeah.
Honestly, it's boring.
Okay,
I can see what he's saying because there ain't nobody there. It's just him.
It's boring, bro.
That take another level of discipline to do it.
You know what? I'll give you that. You're right because I like being by myself. So like I don't need nobody at the gym. But every time niggas hear I'm going to the gym, like, hey, bro, call me when you going.
Yeah.
Like everybody wants to go with somebody. Like I don't really give a fuck about it.
No, I don't mind being by myself, bro. It's more or less
what am I doing?
Sitting on a elliptical or sitting on a stair stepper is boring. And the idea of going there to be bored is just whatever. Like that class was not boring. I mean, I was dying, but it wasn't boring.
Yeah.
I don't mind. It's not a by myself thing. It's just I got to switch it up. Like they just sent me like 5 workouts that are going to be all next week. So you can pick what you want to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And for the 170, can you only do one a week or you could do as many as your
It's unlimited.
Oh, I'll fuck with that.
It's unlimited. Yeah.
I mean, you know. Summer almost here, fam. Unbig your back.
Yeah, on the real side.
And to me, this if I was giving my answers to my questions, if they were gonna be like, well, what is your thing? Like, why are you doing this? My answer is always energy. Like, I want a higher energy level and less gut. Like, I like when I'm in shape. Like, I like looking solid. Like, I'm terrified of looking skinny. I don't want to look skinny.
That nigga sound like looking solid.
I want to look like I could, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't know me, like
You want to look like you could tussle.
Yeah, like don't try me type shit.
Like when Quincy used to work out with me, what type of exercise we doing?
Nigga, wait, nigga,
T-shirt exercise.
Glories. That's what we call
glories.
it. Glories. Yeah.
The glories, the chest, the arms, shoulders, a little bit of back. You know what I'm saying?
I still got a decent chest from doing that shit from 5, 6, 7 years ago, fam.
That's the shit Chuck be talking about, fam.
Nah, that nigga Chuck different, fam.
The glories lasts a long time. We want to start with the hate. We're gonna start with
what's the hate?
Let's start with Jonathan Majors. Okay, I'll get into the hate in a minute. Is Jonathan Majors canceled?
Yeah, it's over.
Look like it.
I don't think so.
It's over.
Okay.
Why?
So. Why don't you think so?
Tell me why. Why you think that?
Hey, did you see the shirt too?
Yes, yeah.
What's the shirt?
You did.
Drake.
Views was actually pretty good, fam. The back coat too.
Yeah. What is it?
What is it?
Something about your old albums or something like that. Oh yeah, huge fan of your old work.
I don't think Jonathan Majors is canceled because I don't think we want to believe that white woman.
Fam, but everybody is dropping them and shit. Yeah, and it's more than just one white woman now. Like other women are coming out.
The other people are definitely coming out the works. With all the allegations. But I think if Deshaun Watson made it back.
That's football, bro.
It's football. Yeah. They don't care.
Football, bro.
Are we saying that he's not talented enough? Because Quincy was saying he was great.
No, it's just
if he's talented enough, he can make it back.
Well,
it's different. Football, as long as you don't got a video of you doing the shit, you can come back.
So are we not saying our opinions about if we think he can do if we think what's happening to him is good or bad? We're asking.
I'm just asking if he's done. Like, is he canceled? Is it going to be like he's going to be the cautionary tale we tell? Excuse me, about domestic.
Right now, I think he's really close to being Columbus Short.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yeah,
that bad.
And Columbus Short wasn't on this level.
That's a fact too.
Yeah, I think
you think it's that bad?
Yeah, man.
Do we even know what did Columbus Short do?
Domestic violence.
Domestic violence. It was Corinne Stephens, wasn't it?
Not that I know. I thought it was his wife, or
I thought he was with Corinne Stephens. I thought he was the man. I made that up.
I can look it up.
No, that wasn't that. Wasn't
Eddie
that
Eddie Winslow for sure. But I thought
right.
All right, I'll look it up.
Yeah, I think that he is. So I think two things can be true, right? I think that one thing is that I think he did it, but the other thing is also that it's a planned, orchestrated attack against him to make him lose everything as well too. You know what I mean? Like I think he did it.
Planned by whom?
I'm speaking they. I don't know. Okay. I think there's a group of people.
They were waiting to take him down, and then this was an opportunity to it. Or after he did it, then they were like, "Okay, we got to get him out the paint."
So after he did it, I think they were like, "Not only do we need to get him out of the paint for what he did, but I think that they're they're finding more truths that he did in the past, and like adding more sauce or adding more flame to the fire. Like I think it's deeper than just, oh, he did this one thing and he's going to get cancer for doing this one thing. Mm-hmm. I think it's like
his wife's name is, or his ex-wife is Tani McCall Short.
Yeah.
So it wasn't super.
Columbus Short popped up on my TikTok recently too. Yeah, he ain't.
It's a new one on there.
He was just in a movie too.
But he got a new case on him.
Yeah.
And shit,
what I'm saying is that I don't think like he'll be doing plays and fucking BET films and Lifetime movies. No, I'm saying Jonathan Majors. I think he'll continue to work, but like
I think he just needs some time away. I think low key.
Yeah, but like all of the shit he had planned, they took all of that shit away. The only thing that'll probably Like the movie that was at Sundance where he played the bodybuilder. Like, will that come out now? So funny because niggas is watching Entourage right now.
They said he was about to do
Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, Dennis
Rodman, and he was gonna do Otis Redding.
Yep, that's the other one. That's the one I'm thinking about. Otis Redding.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Like, again, if this is not about my opinion or if I think he did it or not, it's just my opinion of what I think is gonna happen to him. I think it could go one or two ways. I think it could go like, oh, he gonna stay low, come out with the next Marvel movie. He's gonna do really good in that, and then get some more opportunity. Or he could be Nate Parker.
I see.
Like, where he been?
Just got it.
No clue.
Nate Parker. Fire.
Yeah, that's that public opinion shit though. You just gotta lay low and hope that you.
No, but they blackballed him, bro.
I know.
Like, but that's the difference because in my mind, canceling somebody happens by us as the public. We cancel because we stop reporting. Nate Parker was blackballed.
Yeah, they got him about it.
So what I'm asking when I'm asking is he canceled are the collective we of the public done supporting him? Because like y'all motherfuckers, not me, was on his dick. And this is why I'm hating. Motherfuckers was telling me he was a great act. Like all the people who were saying he was a great actor.
What's wrong with saying that? That means I'm on his dick because he's a good actor.
if you're elevating him above where he actually is, yes,
that's an opinion, bro. That's an opinion.
In my opinion, is you
elevating him. No, you were.
Hating. So wait, you can say that, but I can't say you on his dick,
bro. You said he was sad face, nigga.
You did.
Yeah.
No, you said.
I just said he was a good actor.
I supported that with several instances of sad.
I just said he was a good actor. I said he was. He's not a great actor. He's not a great actor, Tony.
Not if I'm categorizing him as just sad face, nigga.
Tony, do you think he's a great actor? Yes or no?
No.
Dude, do you think he's a good actor or great actor?
All right.
See, look,
I haven't seen Creed, so I don't know about it. And I haven't seen the Marvel movie that he been in.
Man, the shit I didn't see.
Let me spoil it for you.
Crying.
He cries. Yeah. There we go. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't understand your logic in calling him cry face guy because he cries.
So like, listen, if you got one really good pitch and that pitch fuck niggas up all the time, like
Denzel, we've had the Denzel Washington.
Don't do it. Don't compare him to Denzel.
No. I'm saying Denzel.
What's the Denzel thing that he does every time?
Denzel has one note, bro.
What is the Denzel thing that he does every time?
It's gonna sound crazy what I'm gonna say, but it's the Denzel.
This is
the Denzel.
I'm gonna clip it.
Yeah. Okay. What is the Denzel? What is the Denzel?
I think Denzel Washington is the greatest actor, but I think it's
the Denzel? What is the Denzel? Explain it to me. I'm stupid.
It's a specific type of cadence that he does well. Like it's a very like I don't know how to put it in words. But right. I think that
maybe because it doesn't exist.
No, but why do people do impressions of him?
Same reason they do impressions about everybody.
They don't do an impression of Jamie Foxx.
Why don't they?
Because Jamie Foxx is built of impressions.
Give me a Jamie Foxx impression.
Ray.
You talking about somebody doing an impression?
Meaning, like, you know how comedians they'll do Shaq or they'll do fucking whatever.
Right. Because Jamie Foxx himself is built of
multiple notes.
No.
He's the impressionist.
Okay.
Do a Jay Farrell impression.
But Jamie Foxx is an actor that like does Ray. Like, is Ray an impression?
Also a comedian too, fam.
But is Ray an impression or is it a like,
that's what makes him good, bro, because it really was just an impression.
And I think we're saying the same thing. He is an impressionist, but my thing is that other comedians you can't do Jamie Foxx. I'll give you another example. Do Tom Hanks.
But like Tony said, do Jay Farrell, who also does the same thing as Jamie
impressionist. Foxx. Yep, I agree with that. It's because he's an impressionist. I'm not disagreeing with that.
I'm not gonna go. Don't clip this douche. I'm not gonna go full retard and do a Forrest Gump impression. But if I did a Forrest Gump impression, that would be a Tom Hanks impression.
That would.
Nobody does it though.
But I'm not gonna do it
because he has
absolutely. If I just said box of chocolates, that's a Tom Hanks impression.
No, that's a word that was said in a classic movie, bro. That's not an impression. Who said it?
Who said it?
I've heard people do the voice like that cadence that
Forrest
he,
Gump.
If I said
Forrest Gump.
Jenny,
yeah, like
whose
that.
impression is that?
Yeah.
Whose impression is that? Thank you.
I have another one.
Scoreboard.
No, fuck out of here.
No, I'm not gonna keep doing
My,
this to
my,
prove
I
you
guess
wrong.
I guess my
Hey,
thing
hey Quincy, do a Jonathan Majors impression.
he's a great actor. It's very difficult. You gonna start crying?
Yeah.
Not that good of an actor.
2.
No. My point that I'm making is that I believe great actors are the ones that people don't do impressions of. That's my point. I mean, no, that's actually, let me disagree because I think Denzel Washington.
So do a Tom Hanks impression.
I think Denzel Washington is a great actor.
Tom Hanks impression.
Just listen for a second. I think Denzel Washington is a great actor. So it's not about great actors, but I'm saying that his cadence is replicated a lot because he uses that cadence in every single movie he does.
But he also uses it in his real life, though.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but we're talking about his acting performances. In his acting performances.
Okay, I'm sorry. Do this for me. Do a Denzel impression, just so I know what you're talking about.
I'm
trying to get on I'm trying to get on board with what you're saying.
Yeah, you trying to get on your wavelength.
I can't.
Like, okay, don't do the impression. Just say the words that you would say if you were going to do the impression.
I can't.
Then what the fuck are you talking about?
An impression is not words, bro. It is copying a tone
like
voice.
if you
I don't know how to do a Denzel impression, but I guarantee you,
that's fine.
if you go to TikTok or YouTube right now,
I'm asking you.
I know a nigga that he sounds exactly like.
I don't know how to.
Hold on. Let me ask Dooch. If somebody was going to do a Denzel impression, what do you think? So how is that not quoting? How is that not quoting a great movie like I did with Forrest Gump? Do a Denzel impression from a movie, not Training Day.
You can't do a Tom Hanks impression, or nobody does a Tom Hanks impression without saying specific words he has said. People do.
How do you do a Denzel impression?
People do Denzel impressions all the time with saying different words.
Quincy, this is going back to that AI conversation, and I don't want to do that.
Dude, am I wrong?
What? No, I only know one person that does like
the big dude with
Denzel,
the
and
dreads.
he uses it in a different context.
I mean, Jay Farrow does it too, but
I'm talking about it's the light skinned dude that be with Kev on stage.
You know the dude I'm talking about he was on Wild Now for a little bit. The dude, big dude, dreads. Yeah, he does a great Denzel. I think
he's doing Denzel. He's doing Denzel from what movie?
No, hold on. Y'all keep talking. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna find him.
Okay, you can disagree with this, but let me just get my point.
But like,
let me get my point.
So we can establish a basis to.
What's the basis? What's the question you want to ask me? So
the people who do Denzel impressions are doing a Denzel impression from what movie?
Because he was doing it and he was talking about church.
I feel like those people are doing a Denzel impression from Training Day.
Here you go. Hold on.
Hey, Brother King, thanks for coming in. This is kind of weird, but people have been complaining that when you pray for them, they're kind of distracted because you sound too much like Denzel Washington.
And they told you that. But they didn't come and tell me. So that's the problem. Everybody is skipping over me.
You said Jake right now?
You can tell me.
This can't be from American Gangster?
Spot on. You really pray for people like that?
This can't be from American Gangster?
Because he died to save my life.
That can't.
The devil ain't got nothing on Jesus.
That's the King Kong right there.
Oh, I sit by it. That's why I'm in the chair.
He does the same thing in American Gangster, bro. He does the same thing in American Gangster.
Dave Chappelle.
Lord, hold on, Tony. The scene,
Lord, please. They need healing. They're going crazy. They're losing their minds.
Tony, the scene where Idris Elba comes and asks him for money.
Boy, sure is.
Hey, brother.
And he's pulling out and Idris Elba says, "I need 20%."
Mm-hmm.
Denzel pulls out the money and he he says, "There's your 20%." You're telling me that character Frank Lucas is no distant cousin or brother to Alonzo in Training Day. But you're saying that those two characters that he played aren't similar at all.
He not the dude from Man on Fire.
Yes, Quincy, they are similar. Because I'm going to answer your question.
I would say parts of him and Man on Fire.
Not Creasy.
That's what I'm about to say. It ain't Creasy.
It's not John Q. Esquire.
Or the dude from Deja Vu.
Or Two Guns.
Like, so he got
Yes,
And I'm
something.
going to the trash movies too. Like I'm going to the trash
I
ones,
fuck
nigga.
with that.
That's
I
not
fuck
him
with
in
that.
Equalizer 2. That's
Yes,
not him
it
in Equalizer
is,
2.
bro. I've rewatched these movies recently, bro, and I just don't think y'all have. It's this his note.
Quincy,
He
Quincy,
uses the
dis-
same.
disagree with us without saying that we don't know what the fuck we talking about.
Okay, so
That's
this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying out loud
Okay.
in one sentence.
Okay.
He uses similar notes in all of his movies.
Mhm.
And in my opinion, it's easy to replicate those notes on social for impressions. Now, to your point, Tony, a lot of people do the King Kong ain't got shit on me impression a lot, but I also think that King Kong, that up and down, that like here to here thing that he does when he yells and all. Like I was watching a clip of what's the play? That was a play that he turned into a
Fences.
movie. Fences. I was watching clips with Fences where he was arguing with his son. We let his son play football. It was the same. Like who do you think you talking to? Like it was the same up and down. Like that cadence was there, and it's beautiful. And it's a beautiful cadence, and I love it.
What about
But
Rick?
it's those notes are similar, bro. That's all I'm saying.
So you're saying
what about
because
Malcolm X?
Malcolm X different, bro.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Malcolm X different. He got game though. Similar cadences, bro.
What's the name? Just talked about he got game too, Spike Lee. Talked about the basketball scene. He said that
Oh yeah, where Denzel tried to really
he
win.
really tried to win. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And Denzel wasn't supposed to score.
Yeah, he
Wasn't supposed to score. He ran off 5 on Ray Allen, man.
On the real. And Ray
Ray
Allen
Allen
like
got serious.
he said instead of saying cut, he said timeout.
Hey, Tony, can I say it like this out loud? Because I think I had a better way of saying it. All actors play notes. Let's say if it's music, like if you compare it to music, they all play notes. To me, some actors per movies play completely different notes.
But what about
i.e.
keep going? Because I'm gonna say something after that.
i.e. Jamie Foxx to me or Tom Hanks, they all play different notes. To me, Denzel Washington plays similar notes in most of his movies. Not to say in some of his movies he doesn't play different notes, but most of his movies he picks from the same bag of notes, and it's so good.
So you hating really what you doing?
Denzel Washington is my favorite actor of all time.
I'm glad you didn't see Snowfall. Because I know you fucking ruined it, dog.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen
See,
it.
I haven't said a word.
But I know Quincy would have hit a pick.
I mean, I saw on TikTok what happens. Like it's kind of hard to miss
Yeah,
it.
don't ruin
Yeah.
it.
I mean, I think everybody else saw it too, but I don't have to bring it up.
But nah, if you'd have been following the whole series, oh my god,
I mean, I did, dude, up until last season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I'm pretty much caught up, except for
moving on from that Denzel conversation. Jump back, I guess, into Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx had a stroke, and 8 days left to film a movie he was working on. So instead of waiting until he recovered, they used a stunt double to finish the job.
Yeah, I wonder if they asked him first though.
Moral of the story: take some days off. To spend some time with your family because your job is going to move on without you.
To move on without your ass, bro.
That's a fact. I think we're like to say that, fam. I think at least. I mean, let me just speak about me.
I wonder if they asked him first because it depends on how bad the stroke was. Like that shit could take a long time to fucking recover from, fam.
Yeah.
Bro, put it this way: shooting schedules for movies are already probably pretty tight.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on the movie, it could be up to 12 hours a day.
Whatever happens to you during a stroke, to put you back under the rest of making a movie, even if you would be good within 2 weeks, like let's push shooting for 2 weeks, it would not be healthy to do that to anyone.
Yeah,
I don't even have to consult with you, bro. Get healthy.
Yeah.
We got to finish this project. We've already sunk X number of $1 million into.
Including giving you the money. For you.
And that has nothing to do with it being $1 million movie. That has everything to do with the business of whatever business anyone is in, fam. You are just a cog in whatever system. Don't kill yourself for that.
I think that
got to keep going.
I saw this video on TikTok recently. He was a line chef, and like a year and a half ago, his TikTok started going crazy. He made a YouTube or whatever, and the dude was doing a podcast. He was like, "Man, when did you quit your job?" He was like, "Well, listen, I was making $11 an hour as a line chef. my YouTube check started looking like 30,000 a month.
Gotta quit, bro.
Right. And he said, how long within the 30,000 did it take for you to quit? He was like, 6 months. Now I do think we've been trained to live this way, bro.
That's a fact, bro.
Like our entire lives, bro.
That's a fact.
Like, and to say, like, I'm just gonna like not do that.
Bro, it's scary. That shit
even if you got the money, it's scary.
It's still scary because you got to think all your life you've been in this rat race of going to work 9 to 5, Monday through Friday.
And they try to. This is the one thing that most people say is insurance.
No,
benefits.
That's the thing too.
Oh yeah, man, benefits.
That's the thing too.
But so it's just like, man, just the way that
speaking from somebody who just got treated away because I didn't have my benefits ready.
But you could probably go pay for your own benefits. There's probably a way to do that.
But first off,
if you're making 30,
nobody wants to pay for Cobra, bro.
Man.
No. I'm saying if you make 30 grand, if you make 30 grand a month, like what does
but how do people with Cobra get treated? I don't is it different?
What does Jay-Z do?
Jay-Z has insurance through one of his companies.
Yeah.
What?
So you set up a company and buy insurance? Like my point is that
what
is
yeah, like what are we talking about?
What does Currency do? What is
he runs it through Jet Life, bro?
Okay, what does Russ do? Like my point is that
Russ probably has a SAG card and has insurance through Screen Actors Guild. Yeah. Like all of those, bro, you don't do it for yourself. Like you
do it for the people that work for you, fam.
That's it. Like
okay, you're not. I think I'm not asking the question correctly.
Okay, what does the person who owns an independent trucking company do? And they got 2 trucks. They got 2 trucks. It's them and their son.
Yeah, what does the person do who is a contractor?
Get married and get on their wife insurance?
That's fact.
So insurance in America is set up in a way where there's no other way to get it.
No, it is.
You can buy it. You can go straight to it and buy it. Like you have. If you ever look at your employer contribution to your insurance, okay, I was unemployed and looked at and didn't get, I'll full on admit, Cobra insurance. You know how much it was? $1,900 a month, right? For the bottom, if I go to the ER, I'm still paying $250 out of pocket. Like it's ass.
No, that shit expensive, bro.
It's ass, and that's just me. They ain't covering none of my children, not the spouse.
So the bigger companies just get a better deal because X amount of people who need it.
Yeah,
exactly. And you have your employee contribute to it as well as you contribute to it, and then they give you a discount on X, Y, and Z because it's insurance. So now I'm not just getting life and health and all that stuff.
If you make 30 bands a month, though, that's nothing, right?
If you make 30 bands a month and you got to spend 4 G's on insurance, how you feel? Insured, or get married.
I'm not trying to debate it. Like I'm a gainfully employed man, family loves my insurance. But I'm just saying at the end of the day,
and you've been that way for a long time, bro. Just imagine having to try to break out of that, bro. That shit can be scary.
This is what I'm saying. If my shit took off.
Because that shit is automated, bro. It automatically come out your check. You don't have to worry about this shit.
Like, I can't wait until you make that level of money where you let go of all of it, and then January 15th come around and you get your tax statement, and all that money you made last year, you got to pay taxes on that. They didn't take it out. You got it all. Now go pay your own taxes. You're going to be like...
Man, I will have a business manager, I would hope, right?
Yeah.
Sure. But then,
they will automatically, you have to pay that person to automatically do that shit.
And like, whether you did it automated or not, they'd be like, oh yeah, just take 40% of your earnings and set it aside. You'd be like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm making $200K a year. You don't set aside $80K and you get the tax bill and it's $88.
But do I know that though before it happens?
No. You know you're gonna have to pay your own taxes, yes. Do you know what the number is? No. And when you're making that much money, it's way higher than whatever you think. Why you think all the rich people complain about taxes? Why you think it's big Republican energy?
I mean, but if you got this is my brain right here. Like when it comes to
if you make $200K, you think you could save $90,000?
Oh yeah.
Do you think
you would?
Yes.
I'm not saying that. Do you think you just
easy, nigga?
Do you think
but like after you save it, Do you think when February come around, you ready to pay it to the government?
Just give the whole.
Hey, Quincy, and then do it again next year?
Bro,
Oh
listen.
my god!
Listen, bro. I saved.
Hey, I have faith in you too, bro.
I have.
understand you saving it, but
No,
now
but listen though. Let me
I
tell
don't
you.
give it up.
you got to write the check. Oh my
Listen,
lord!
I saved.
90?
I've saved a large amount of money to pay for this house.
But then you got a house out of it.
No, but it don't feel like that though, bro. It feel like
talking
you still
about-
pay it. It
Talk
feel
about-
like you feel
you say my house often. It
our
feels like
house.
that. You know that's what you don't say that part.
It's y'all.
And you didn't say we saved a lot of money. You said I. Hey, dude, clip that.
Yeah, I got it.
Why you do that to me, bro?
We got him.
My wife and I saved a decent amount of money for this house, and it just felt
Federal
like,
income making $200,000 a year, just federal is 32%. Like,
that don't scare me.
God,
so that's $64,000 just federal that you got to pay. You don't want to live in Texas no more. So what is them state taxes talking about?
Hey Tony. Hey Tony, that don't scare me.
I understand it. I ain't saying scare you, but
It don't have to scare you. I'm just informing you. This is not a fear tactic.
How much can I write off? How much can I write off?
Depends on what you do.
yeah,
Oh,
but it hurt.
can I write off?
You could write off some of your insurances. So that $4,000 you paying a month in insurance, you can write off some of it, not all of it. Depends
So
on how much you
I
do.
just vote Republican, fam. Write it all off. Trump, write it all off.
Look, now you're going against your people.
I gotta pee.
Why this nigga gone? Mo hate.
Okay.
And I'm trying. I want our listeners to know I'm trying for us to not do a pod about a pod, but like this shit kind of is just all around.
Nah,
The Joe Budden podcast this Saturday, right, dude?
yeah,
Put out a podcast without Joe Budden.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people are realizing that the Joe Budden podcast without Joe Budden is Rory and Mal. Like, because I didn't listen to it, so I can't even give an informed.
But that's the thing now. So when he go in, when he come back and he look at the numbers, that's gonna be his bargaining point. Like when I'm not here, this is what the numbers look like. When I'm here, this is what the numbers look like. You know what
I
I'm
would
saying?
also like to know,
'Cause I'm
like,
sure you're not the only person that didn't listen to it because Joe wasn't there.
but like, okay, because we don't know like what counts as a stream. How long do you have to listen before you know?
I don't
You
know.
know what I'm saying? Because if it's only like this, it used to be like 8 seconds.
Yeah.
Like super short. Like I listened for probably like 30 seconds to a minute, and I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, see?
But like he'll definitely get the YouTube retention numbers, which I'm sure will be much, much lower.
Yeah.
But like, nah.
But that's always gonna be his selling point. Like that's his thing to tell people as far as like Rory and Marlon when he was calling them the bare minimum boys is like, without me here, you know what I'm saying, you could tell that it's a dramatic difference.
But like I didn't like the
As far
fact
as
that
him
like,
being over the top and like he plays a character when he's on the podcast and shit. So
yeah. But like the way that like Flip and the rest of the cast was going at Rory and Mal. I'm not gonna say the rest of the class. It was mostly Flip.
yeah.
A little bit of Ice too.
But Flip can do that because he is big and animated and shit like that, like Joe and shit. So when Joe and him do the live on Wednesdays and shit, it is an animated, you know what I'm saying, show because it's two animated niggas and shit. But that's the thing that Joe gets because he's willing. It's the COE shit, the content over everything, where niggas will do down there wherever, say whatever, you know what I'm saying, just to get the content and get people to listen and watch and shit. So whereas more Rory and Mal niggas be too cool or Ice be too cool to say certain shit to, you know what I'm saying, to be entertaining.
Yeah, I don't know. Q, how you feel about the Joe Budden podcast without Joe Budden being Rory and Mal?
I don't agree.
What?
Okay.
I think that Joe Budden is extremely talented. And if he is a mainstay on anybody's show, his presence will be missed. Who Ice, Ish, Mel, and Flip is nowhere near close to
That's what I'm
Rory
saying.
and Mal. Like Rory has extremely dry humor, and you can tell he's into like fucking Bill Burr and fucking
Yeah.
Louis C.K. Like that's his style of podcasting to me, is like try to tell these really witty, kind of like thought-provoking jokes that you may get or you may not get.
Yeah.
Also, he's close enough to Black culture where it kind of sounds like a Black dude, dates Black women. Like it's just different. Maul is too cool for school.
Yeah.
Who's a little bit more animated with who he is as a person now.
Yeah, because you have to be.
Yeah, because you have to.
You have to be. He's only doing it by choice.
Who Ish is alone as a podcaster is actually closer to just being like,
But
he
could be. I think Joe be trying to bait it up out of him, and I don't want to make this a pod about a pod, but Joe be trying to bait it up out of him so he could, because they have that relationship of the past and shit. So
they know a lot about each other.
They're 50 years old and shit. So what do you expect a 50-year-old to be on there doing?
I agree. Dude. To your point though, Tony, I don't think it's nearly the same. I think what you see is Joe isn't there anymore. Like he wasn't there on this last episode, and it's not as good.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't listen to Rory and Maul. I didn't listen to Ish Ice Flip.
But I understand it because as soon as it come on, it just feels different and shit without Joe being there.
Yeah, man. His presence is a presence, fam.
That's like when we did the show without Q and shit. It was a totally different show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Damn, is Q Joe Budden?
Nah, if we'd have had time to prep, we'd knocked it out. You know what I'm saying? It'd have been Smack City.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. You got to kind of develop a different.
It's a whole nother muscle, fam. He's really good at saying something and letting other people talk.
Yeah.
About the thing that he said.
Yeah.
And then he's really good at stopping the momentum and switching the momentum at the same time.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, like, bro, why you let them cook?
But then if you let them cook, it's just be fucking 2 hours of letting them cook on the same fucking topic. It's like,
exactly.
Yeah, that's what I heard as far as feedback is like they don't know how to.
They don't know how to.
They break it down until they're done breaking it down.
They the what do you call them? The
unpacking boys,
unpackers and shit. Like they did that with Snowfall. They talked about that shit for like 25 minutes, bro.
Really good.
I understand that.
One thing too, I think that
and Joe is so he's so into the culture. Like he'll bring up a topic about some shit niggas ain't even thought about, fam. Like because he be watching and looking and doing all that shit. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
I think, let me say this out loud too, and I ain't listened to the new episode yet. I think Mel adding Mel and Flip to that podcast was the
here you go with the ginger ale.
Yeah, nigga ain't shit. Was the podcast move of the year, bro?
Oh, for sure. Female voice, another animated person. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was the ad of the year, fam.
Yeah.
And like I think niggas gonna try to replicate it.
Oh, for sure. Niggas already doing it.
They absolutely should, fam. I don't know why men think and we niggas that we can really get behind these mics without
we talked about that though. Adding the female voice. This was years ago, but we definitely talked about it.
Man, remember it started with whatchamacallit? What was her name?
That's so disrespectful.
I forgot her name, and I met her.
You talking about
at the Joe Budden podcast when it first started? It was Rory, Joe, Marissa. Yeah, it started.
I thought you were talking about who we was adding ours.
Yeah, I'm like, what you talking about?
No, I'm talking about fucking the Joe Budden podcast.
Like, you need no snitch, Poppy?
Yeah, that's where I was at. Hey, let's move forward to talk about the Gervonta Davis fight.
Yeah.
So Gervonta Davis fighting
Ryan Garcia.
Ryan Garcia ended in a 7th round knockout on a rib shot, which really did some kidney damage to him, where he was not able to continue. Gervonta Davis also had a 2nd round knockdown.
Yeah.
What
was it? Left hook?
Yeah, left hook. That's where his power is, and because I've watched his last maybe 4 or 5 fights, and I just don't. The way that we used to talk about Floyd kind of ruining boxing because he was undefeated. Like Gervonta Davis undefeated. Like it's like And he's like not ducking nobody either.
But that's the thing. That's the
part.
That's the difference between him and Floyd. He's not ducking shit.
Yeah.
So
Because we should have been got the Floyd. What was that, Manny?
Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't want to smoke with Pacquiao when he was on steroids.
What?
Steroid Pacquiao was different. No, you see his calves? His calves was huge.
Oh,
You don't want
shit.
that.
So let me say this out loud.
Boy.
There was one thing that I saw. So before this fight got announced, I had heard that Tank's biggest weakness was promotion. Like he was quiet.
I can see that.
But this go around, I'm like, oh, it's cracking. Like
No,
they're creating.
I seen him. He was making them runs, bro.
He went on a run. He went to Kai's show with Keith Lee.
Mhm.
Like he bet Ryan Garcia like winner take all. Like you could tell
that was all for promo too.
Yeah,
you could tell it was all for promo. You could tell it was like, I bet you they ain't got beef with each other at all, but they're really selling this fight.
Got to,
What
bro.
you got to do?
That's
Yeah, fam, but like people are buying into it.
They don't do the what's the name no more. The 24/7 shit.
I don't believe.
I mean, Showtime should have did it. Showtime should have did it. Like,
yeah, man. I thought that was a good ass show.
like Tank was on there saying like, yeah, man, I'm gonna leave my mom and my girl and the kids at home, fam. They can't see this one. And like it was like low key sweet.
Cause Ryan Garcia was talking that shit like he was going.
But it was all fake.
But I heard Ryan Garcia is actually pretty good, low key. They said
So like his hands are like really fucking fast.
Yeah,
but like his strength is like not okay. What's the way to say this? Gervonta Davis's strength is counter punching.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wait until you throw a punch,
and then I'm gonna counter. Okay.
Slip bow, and his counter punch is his power punch.
That's what the boxing dude was saying on this dude on TikTok that I've been following. Yeah. He was saying that.
But like Ryan Garcia, his strength is his speed. So what happens is like his lead punch, which is his jab, which turns into his left hook, which is his power punch. Like he's knocked out all of his knockouts have come off of that punch.
But
he
it's
has
a few jab.
Setup. Yeah. And so he's doing that, and you could see during the fight, he would just keep his arm extended to keep Tank like
away.
Right. And then if he could set it up and then he throw that. But if you miss that, a power punch takes power. You got to really give up yourself to throw that punch. He did it, missed. Tank got his ass in the second round, knocked him out. He got back up. But this time,
he hit some ribs, bro.
And it was like it wasn't even that solid of a punch. I was like, shit.
Yeah. But that's what the dude said. He's like, because he hit the what he hit the liver. He said that's a delayed. It's a delayed reaction. That's why he took the step back and was like, oh, hold on now. Like,
and like your liver, your liver isn't shutting down, but like if your liver skip a beat, like your whole body is like. That's why he's like, okay, usually what happens, especially on body shots,
just take a knee.
All body shots are delayed.
Yeah.
You get hit in your head, your brain gets rattled, you lose consciousness, you go down. That's pretty simple.
Yeah.
You get hit in the ribs, that pain takes a minute to respond to your brain, and then your legs go because it's like shit. So he take a step back, take a knee.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get. And then couldn't breathe.
Let me gather myself. You know what
he couldn't breathe, and he looked at Tank and was like, "Nah, like I'll get paid either way, right? All right, hey, good job, my nigga. Like, hey, rematch.
Hey, to that point, dog, they're both little guys, right?
And like okay, this is Quincy asked me about the rehydration clause.
Before I say that, before we get there, because I want to ask you about that. Was Floyd because like Sugar Ray Leonard, like little guys have always been in the forefront of boxing, right?
That's why I want to look at the weight class they were in.
Because Sugar Ray Leonard wasn't a big guy either, right?
He's a little guy as far as weight class.
Yeah, like if like Gervonta is smaller than me, like in height.
So they were fighting. They were fighting at catch weight. So catch weight maximum weight at weigh-in, which is the day before the fight, is 136.
That's crazy sauce, bro.
So like, just so everybody knows,
I ain't been 136, bro, since sophomore year in high school, bro.
That's crazy.
So like the reason that boxing is all about endurance, and when you see boxers training, they just running miles with the fucking sauna suit on, is because it's the idea is that you get down to make weight, and then you rehydrate. So like the hydration clause that they put in this, they usually don't put that in all contracts.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like what happens like when Canelo had a fight. I think when Canelo fought Mayweather, they fought at, I think it was lightweight, so like 146. But by the time the fight happened, Canelo had about 15 pounds on Mayweather. Like you really, really dehydrate yourself and like get all the water out to make weight. If you don't make weight, every pound, either you lose your belt, or for this fight specifically, every pound that you miss weight by was a $250,000 fine.
No, but I want to blame it on racism. Like I don't know why.
Don't do that, dog.
But no. I was watching this UFC show years ago, and remember the UFC show? It was on. I think it was on FX or Spike or whatever the
Kingdom.
fuck it was.
But what does that have to do with race, though?
No, that was a show. I'm talking about a like a reality show where like Rampage Jackson was on a team, and then another guy was on a team.
Talking about the UFC joint?
The UFC show, yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
And then the one guy, it was a fight. The one guy couldn't make weight, and then they were showing the process. It was like work out, go sit in the sauna for a fucking hour. Like it was like the most unhealthy thing I have ever saw a person have to go through to make weight. Why do we do that?
Because you gotta make weight, bro.
No, but why can't you just fight somebody whatever your weight is? You know what I mean? Like if you weigh 140, like whatever your natural walking around weight is, because they say that term a lot too. Sure. Your walking around weight. Why can't you fight somebody at your walk? Why
get in there and fight somebody at your walking around weight who's been training and dehydrating themselves. So they're all lean muscle, right? So let's say, for instance, right now walking around, Quincy, you weigh 168.
Right. That'd be great if I did.
You'd be down there heavyweight.
Right. You're a light heavyweight. So like the nigga
fuck me up.
So like no, let's even at 68 max, you're a super middleweight, right? So that means somebody weighs in between 160 and 168 is a super middleweight. Yeah. So at weigh-in, you weigh in at 168, cool. At weigh-in, the other dude weigh in at 167, cool. When the fight starts, he's put on 14 pounds of water hydration and probably regained his muscle mass back. So you're really fighting somebody now who's 172, lean muscle.
Yeah, but why can't you
dog walk?
No. I'm not disagreeing with. I understand why they do what they do, Tony.
And it's on site again when he see you,
Tony. Let's say both me and you walking around working out. We're both boxers. We're both same. We're both.
I'm a heavyweight walking around.
No, but Tony,
it's crazy.
Yeah, you are. But you like 6'4", 2 something. But
it don't matter.
No, you're a big guy. He's not a small person,
bro.
I got fight Tyson Fury.
That's what I'm saying.
You big? How big is you and Tyson Fury? The same size.
Tyson Fury is 6'8", bro. What are you talking about?
That nigga 6'8".
Quincy, anything above 200 pounds is one weight class.
Okay,
if you 201, you fight the nigga that's 270.
Oh shit.
Hold on,
I ain't got it. It's ain't my walk around weight.
Fighting Mike Tyson, bro. Like
how tall is Mike Tyson?
It don't
5'9".
You're bigger than Mike Tyson. I mean, I'm not
anything above 200 pounds, though, bro. Like, nigga, I'm dropping all the weight. If I got a box, I'm going down to 175.
I guess you're not hearing my question. My question is this:
it don't matter how tall.
I get why people do what they do. I am not questioning why people do what they do. My question is why in this sport specifically, the history of it, why can't guys who are naturally this weight, working out, lean muscle, if let's just say, for instance, me and you, Tony, are both 160.
It might not be no competition though.
160. This is our both walking around weight. Why can't it be that? Why is it there's this extra thing? Is it just to get an advantage? Is that the answer? The advantage of tricking, tricking the world advantage. That you're this.
No. It's not about tricking the world. It's about if you are depleted and I am depleted, who is the best depleted man? Because
that's stupid. You are literally killing yourself though. You talking about liver and kidney shit. You like the shit that I saw, bro.
There ain't no bags in the weight class that you're looking at,
Bro, Gervonta Davis just catch one. It was 135. It's a bag. The bag to me comes with him selling the fight. Like,
But what's the way to say this is, if you're Gervonta Davis, you don't want to fight a super middleweight, somebody at weigh-in who weighs in between 147 and 154. Because your power punch as a nigga who's 136 at weigh-in versus a nigga who 150 at weigh-in.
So it's playing the game.
Totally
It's tricking your opponent. Yeah. That's the only reason why, then, if that's what you're saying.
It's not tricking your opponent because we're playing the same game, bro.
It's everybody understanding that we're playing. What I'm saying out loud, bro, is
excuse me.
It's extremely unhealthy to do that to your body, and you're not at 100% fighting.
Bro, they're fighting each other, fam. What are you talking about? Nothing in this sport is healthy for you.
Yeah.
But let's make some of it healthy, bro. Let's at least make us all 100% fighting each other.
That's fine, bro. Show up whatever weight you want to show up at. I'm just letting you know that, like, the niggas who show up, who put the work in to show up, like, there's a reason why they do it. Like, I know we calling this stupid, but like, there's a reason why they do it.
Stupid. It seems like it's to not necessarily trick your opponent, but like to get an advantage over your opponent.
But ain't that that's the game of life, right?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. What's the time at, Gooch?
Hour 6.
So to your, before we do that, what the no rehydration meant was after they weighed in, they couldn't rehydrate themselves?
No, the rehydration clause was the day before the fight, you get your official weigh-in.
Okay.
They had to weigh in at 136 or less.
Yeah.
The rehydration clause, which is usually not in other fights, is you have to weigh in again the day of the fight. You can't put on more than 10 pounds. So they couldn't weigh in more than 146. And both of them niggas weighed in at 146. Exactly. Like, just to let you know how much more they like.
So you couldn't play the game?
No, they both played the game the way.
They just
did it. Yeah.
But you couldn't play the, like, I'm going to come back in 15 pounds heavier than I was yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, that shit means a lot.
But that's a normal thing that they would usually do, though. Come in 15 pounds here. That's crazy.
Yeah. You bust it down to make weight. You build it back up at hydration.
Yeah.
I wanted to do this before the intermission. Dooch, I think you'll have something to go along with this. Mm-hmm. This segment is called This Week's Patreon Topics.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So we're not actually going to talk about it because, of course, this isn't Patreon.
Okay.
And then, we'll be done with it. But
no, that's coming soon. Be on the lookout for it.
Coming soon. Okay, first one. Is there some money to be made if someone remixed Tony Braxton's Unbreak My Heart song to Unbig My Back?
Unbreak my heart.
Yeah.
Say you love me again.
Dooch, do you have the link to the... I sent you and Quincy that thing y'all said we can't talk about. And the question is, should the person who makes the money control the money?
Oh, yeah. I watched... that's on Netflix, bro. That episode was crazy.
That was on Netflix?
It's on Netflix, bro. It's called How to Get Rich or something like that. I think that's the show.
Can you play the clip?
Did I text it to y'all?
You want me to?
Yeah.
Can you please play the clip? Yeah.
Send it again. So I'll make sure I got the right one.
Okay. Put it at the top of your inbox.
Yeah, make sure I got the right one, man. Hold up.
Well, no, because Dooch responded, we could definitely talk about it.
We can, bro.
Did we talk about this?
We can talk about it.
We can talk about it.
It went up high.
I ain't scared. Talking about the white couple, right?
Yeah.
I'm sending that right now. And then also, I guess, can we talk about the women?
What are the financial challenges between the two of you?
The more money she's made, the less valuable I am.
That's a very strong statement.
That's how I feel, though. When I was working, I had the freedoms to do the things that I wanted to with my own money.
Okay, and you were working as what?
I'm an electrical engineer.
An electrical engineer?
Correct.
Okay, and so What changed?
When I stopped working, I didn't intentionally say that I'm just going to be the stay-at-home dad, but I mean, we more and more rely on me being at home.
Okay, that sounds like a lot of responsibility.
It is. I work harder now than I did when I was an engineer. And I get less respect and less reward.
What does that mean?
That I literally have absolutely no decisions in anything to do with money.
Like what? What does that mean?
Nothing. I mean, you name it.
I'm working very hard. If you're gonna spend something, I don't want to be surprised by it. I want to know what it is and why we're spending it.
She definitely devalues what I do for the house rather than what I used to do for employment.
Do you trust him?
Financially or?
Financially?
No, I don't.
That's nuts.
That's nasty work.
That is fucking crazy, bro.
Let's talk about it. Okay.
Hear me out.
Jesus Christ.
Go ahead.
Should the person who makes the money control the money? That's a question for each of you individually. Dude's froze. I see what you're doing, nigga.
So the answer to that question is yes and.
Nah, you about to move it. Go ahead.
No. I think the responsibility of the person who makes the money, if the other person doesn't make money, is to is to set up some sort of social contract with your partner on the responsibility of that money. Like,
But
control is 100% control.
But he used to be the breadwinner.
Yeah, I know, but now she is.
But we don't know. See, that's the point. We don't know the context of why he is not working and she's the person that's working.
I'm assuming because she make a lot of money.
He said
And
that
he was an electrical engineer, bro.
Yeah, I'm assuming she make a bag.
So if you making more than that,
Here's what I think on that.
Tony is
This is a tough conversation.
it's not that tough.
not that tough, bro.
It's not that tough.
I can.
And you know I wanted.
I know where Tony want to go. I want to throw him a lob.
With the reason, I don't care what you spend money on.
But that's the point.
Here's a credit card.
I know when the roles is reversed now.
Here's a credit card. Whatever. Hey, listen. Within reason, I don't care what you. If it's a couple
That's the point.
That's
Why
the
would-
point. Hey,
why
Quincy,
would-
Quincy,
why
over
would you
here it's
require-
called trust, and over
Yeah.
here it's called controlling.
Come on now, talk to
I don't
me.
give a fuck if you don't trust me.
Yeah.
Like, I take care of the house.
Let me say
Take
this
care of
out.
the kids.
Let me say this
Take
out
care of
loud
you.
too. Let me say this out loud too. And I'll use me as an example.
That's crazy, bro.
It would be very difficult for me to put myself in that situation because of my ego.
But no, it's
No. But I'm saying as me.
Wait. Hold on.
But if your
I want
woman,
to make sure we give Quincy the opportunity to answer.
make
What situation? are you referring to?
the baseline. So
Yeah, what situation are you referring to?
If I was not working and bringing any income into the house, and my wife
wife was
was-
completely in control of the finances, and
Yeah,
every time you spent money,
you had
she had to know about it.
what I'm saying out loud is it would be very difficult for me not to bring any finances into the house
Got it.
and pay at the bare minimum for me to do things that I want to do.
Okay. Dooch, do you feel like
It would also be tough for me not to contribute something to the movement of the house. And the reason why is my ego.
Okay.
All right, you
Dooch,
know
do you
If
feel
I'm
that
being
same way?
honest.
what?
Do you feel that same way?
That I couldn't let that happen.
That you have to be contributing financially to the well-being of the home, as well as the upkeep of the home.
As men, fam, that's who we was raised to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I may be lying, but I'm okay
You lying,
with
bro.
not.
You
doing
were lying,
This
bro.
is because when Quincy asked me that, when Quincy said that to me, I was like, okay, your wife makes $2 million a year.
Yeah.
I'm bringing something home, bro.
He's gonna bring something home. She makes $2 million a year, and she wants you to stay at home
Yeah.
I'm
and
paying
take
a
care
light
of the
bill.
house and the children. With
I can
what?
do that.
Pay. You know what you're gonna pay her with? Her money. All you have to do is establish where
Listen,
your
bro.
money comes into her money.
Can I
fam.
tell you what
It seems like a conversation like, hey, listen, if I'm not going to work,
Stedman
I need
still
$1,200 I need
No,
$1,200
but
a month.
listen though, Stedman
Because what
don't
if I want to
ask
buy you
Oprah for
flowers?
no money. Stedman don't ask Oprah for no money. He still can take her out
Hey,
to dinner.
Kevin Federline asked Brittany for money.
Come on now.
Who you want to be, Stedman or Kevin Federline?
Stedman.
You want to be K-Fed?
I like
You know who asked him for his money? His wife, Niecy from Moesha, fam.
Hey,
That's
she
who
got to
he's
ask
married.
him now. She got to ask him now.
No, but I'm saying that the situation you bring up with Kevin Federline and Britney Spears isn't a real situation because it didn't survive, and like it's no longer there, probably because of finances.
Tabitha Brown retired her husband, and Black Women was mad. Damn, this is still a Patreon episode.
That's a fact.
Tabitha Brown retired her husband, and Black Women was mad. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Husband had worked 20-some years as a police officer, retired him.
Mm-hmm.
Now he eats based off of what she.
You don't think he? You don't think? You don't?
I just don't.
And now Quincy, what Quincy's gonna do is say
You
that
don't think he don't
this
pay a
thing
light
that
bill?
this thing that he
You don't
doesn't
think
know
he
is
does?
happening. That's what you're doing.
No,
You're saying this thing that you don't know is happening.
But neither do you. You don't know if he
All
doesn't
I'm saying
contribute.
is, she said I retired him.
Mm-hmm.
I told him because of the money that I make that he could stop working.
Yeah.
And you don't think that he established with her the baseline of what he would need to do that? That's your own dumbass fault. And I would say the same thing for a woman who jumps in a situation with a man where she's completely dependent on him and doesn't have any idea of how she gonna fucking.
Yeah, there's no plan. Yeah. I agree with you.
I think the only filthy thing I think about that clip, bro, is how she. I'm sure
Kanye struck that shit.
No, when the roles was reversed, I bet you he didn't treat her like she was treating him.
Yeah, the double
like she could spend whenever she wanted to.
Yeah.
She could
Bro, what would the name of that show be if that was a man sitting there saying, I need to know where all that money is being spent?
Oh my god.
That's toxic.
What would the name of the television show be?
I don't know, bro. But they'd be on his ass about that, bro.
Too short would be the
It'd be like 365, whatever that show was. The old girl got kidnapped.
That's just crazy, bro. That's the only thing that like really bugged me about it. Was like, damn, because the roles reversed and you actually making the money now, you don't trust him financially. When I bet you, when he was taking care of everything, he trusted you with the money and you spent it however you wanted to.
Can y'all answer the question if you guys could? I guess you guys already did. You could bring in zero.
No.
Yes.
You can bring in, not contribute any financial.
That's why I'm not in Houston right now, fam.
Chill out, bro. That's not.
I got the fam. I've had the green light since last year, bro.
It's live. This can't be edited.
Bro. Yeah, like, I ain't saying nothing I ain't said to her, fam.
And I'm saying yes, and I've had the opportunity to do it before and didn't do it, so I could be lying,
bro.
But I absolutely busted him.
Tody's lying.
But I explained, I'm like, bro, like now I'm under, like, what I'm gonna do? What if Tony don't want to go somewhere? Where I'm gonna get some money from? I gotta ask her.
What if I'm tired?
How am I pay for the scat pack?
What if I'm tired? What if I'm tired?
Don't be out Ubering in 392.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, what you want me to do, fam? Like,
hey, but dudes, what if I'm tired? You come in from working a long ass day at work.
Why you tired? You ain't got a fucking job, dude.
Am I allowed to be tired with no job?
I just worked. Why you tired?
Am I? This is an honest question, bro.
That's
am I allowed to be tired?
Not when I get home from work. Be tired when I'm not here.
But listen, though, let me say this out loud. Let's say the dishes ain't washed.
Why ain't the dishes washed?
Well, listen, because I didn't wash them.
But why?
What have you been doing?
What
you ain't got no job.
Exactly. You're talking to me like the way she would. But let me ask this question.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but if I'm talking to a woman like that, that is extra next
nasty.
level.
But that's there's this other thing of just as humans, you're also allowed to be tired and forget to do something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But
like, you know what this is about? This is about the nasty thing that we've all been living through, being a man. Hey man, bro, be a man.
I go to the break.
Be a man.
You hear this nigga, dude?
Be a man, fam. Hey, be a man.
But that's not there, bro. I'm telling you, it's my ego, fam. Like you just said, fam, it's really my ego, fam. I cannot not bring in any money, bro. Date night, what I'm gonna do?
What I'm gonna do, fam?
And the fucked up thing is like
they want like I have
what's
to.
the appreciation is the word. He said he doesn't feel appreciated. And not feeling appreciated, like
bro, she disrespectful.
Do you know how much as a man, how much trust I had to put into you to even not go back to work?
Exactly. And
I'm not
doing
that trust.
Come on, man.
In her head, she probably just, but I pay for everything. You don't have anything. No, listen. This is the thing about it, fam. This just and let me keep it a buck. Me and my wife have this conversation all the time. Like, my stress comes from I have to take care of things. Like, there's no, and this is a me thing. It to the next level. It has to be. Well, we could live up because
it doesn't have to be.
My biggest fear is losing my job. And my wife will be like, "Well, we'll be fine.
We'll be fine, bro."
Listen, but we won't.
But that's
you won't.
We won't.
Y'all will be fine, but you gonna fuck y'all up because you won't be okay.
Exactly.
You right?
Don't do that.
That's me, bro. Because she said, fam, she said it multiple times, fam.
But can we be honest?
Like, okay, is it okay? Let's ask the question.
But how long does that last?
Bro, we live in this.
Hold on.
We live in this world. No. But hold on.
Answer the question. Is it toxic or is it reality?
A little bit of both.
Because how long does that last, fam? That's what I'm saying. Like you said,
the reality is, hey, fam,
here's my
that's the reality.
Here's my truth.
You got to be able to throw your weight around, fam. If you ain't
Here's
got
my
no weight,
truth. I don't think
do that. You ain't got no bread.
I don't think I don't think a good woman. I don't think a good woman.
Don't say that.
Let me say this out loud. No, I'm gonna say this.
Now you being triggering.
Oh my god, I said good woman. I don't think a woman. I don't think a woman wants a man that doesn't bring any financial support into a relationship.
But that's you got to give it context. If she know that it's a temporary thing,
that's fine.
But that's what I'm saying. For how long?
6 months, max. Max.
What's the way to say this? Okay, no. I got it perfect. Remember the Chris Rock joke? Listen, we're all very sensitive to everybody. You know, whatever your plight is. But if the person with one leg hits your car, when they get out, you talking about the leg. So when you in your situation get into it,
oh my god,
your broke ass.
This is the
with your broke ass.
No.
And now what? Now what you gonna do?
Nothing. You can't do nothing with no bread, bro.
You can't do nothing in this world.
Hey, Quincy,
it's not about.
Remember,
is it about the money?
Oh, it's not about the money. Remember when I was like, nobody cares, get some money?
Go cry.
Like, oh, you gotta stop saying that. People care. Hey, dog.
Hey, bro.
The truth is, it's not toxic, bro. It's just the reality, fam.
Stedman a millionaire, bro.
I don't care, fam.
Bro, like when you talk about million versus billion, we're not talking about the same thing. When we talk about somebody making
80, take her out to eat.
Quincy, we're talking
buy
about
her a nice gift.
We're talking about, but you talking about she's still throwing that nigga money. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about 80,000 versus 0.
Bro, you can't
that you cannot.
He's not working, Quincy. Like he's not working.
Hey, Quincy, and you know why he's not working? Because we agreed
that you was gonna go get the bread, and I must take care of the house. We switch roles.
Hey, but now, the way that I'm spending money.
You wasn't raised right, bro.
Come on, bro. That shit.
Raised right. You have to do, bro. Listen.
He's in an abusive relationship.
And time out. This is. Let me say this out loud.
He's in an abusive relationship.
He's
in real, bro.
That's a fact. This is 3 men talking about this. I do think
if that was a man on there, we wouldn't have to talk about it. They'd have canceled.
But that's a double standard. I don't want
to got fired from his job. I think it would have been fired, bro. You on Netflix talking about? You don't trust how your wife spend the money, bro. She take care of your kids. What's wrong with? Hey, you're done. Sorry.
That's a fact.
They would have fired that nigga, fam.
Oh my god.
She probably got promoted. They look at her as strong.
Oh
Look at
my
her.
god,
Commanding of her
that's
household.
fucking sick, dog. This world is fucking crazy, dog.
That's nasty work, bro. That's nasty
That's
work.
fucking crazy, dog.
Okay, hey everybody, that was our Patreon for this week.
Oh my god.
Subscribe, all of that shit. We're gonna get into the intermission. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We'll be on Twitch very shortly. 72 and 10 Pod.